tell you, folks, I don't know if we got that on camera, but we thought McPolin had a cheap shot.
And now Rico Fata. Unbelievable.
Rico Fata, unbelievable.
Now we got Alex Henry and Jeff Zare just inside the blue line, right at the shot symbol, as a matter of fact.
And Zare wailing on Henry.
And Jamie Windsor wanted a piece of Fata, and the linesmen were really quick to get him out of there.
I'll tell you, if this all coming with 157 and Rico Fata, unbelievable. I can't believe the shot he just, I'll tell you, I have no respect for this London team at all.
Oh, here we go. We're not done yet. Spiridonov.
Finley wailing on Spiridonov. And now look out, watch the benches, Will.
Here comes Hitchin.
Here comes Hitchin. Oh, watch Roach Hitchin.
I'd like to see that again, you know.
And Roach is saying to Hitchin, come on, here we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Roach and Hitchin. And Wright, if Dave Wright is smart, let him go because Roach is going to get in there.
I'd like to see it, too.
Oh, me too. I'll tell you, Scott Roach is one tough customer.
It would appear a lesson has to be taught, and it would be nice to be seen tonight.
Boyd going after a fan.
Kevin Boyd. Kevin Boyd. Jeff Zare's trying to hang on. Now a couple of more in there.
And the fans are wailing on Boyd.
And here comes McKee. Oh, this is going to get ugly before this goes on here.
Ever. I'll tell you, this isn't over yet.
Not by a long shot.
Because the minute referee Wright leaves Hitchin, they may go.
Well, what's interesting now is, even if nothing else happens between now and the end of the game, what is going to happen when they go off the ice at that section there, section 18? There are a number of morons who sit in that section, and the Knights haven't exactly been peacemakers, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Now, Spiridonov and Finley still wanting to go. I don't think Maxim really wants to do that. Being European, he probably can't fight very well.
Well, Finley got a few
he got a shot
pretty good licks on him earlier.
And of course, you know, Timmy's working on experience since he had that bout the other night against the Wolves.
That's right. He's a seasoned veteran now.
Look out, boy. I'll tell you. Enforcer Finley.
But where it's going to hurt Windsor is they have to go to Sarnia tomorrow night.
Exactly. With a couple of guys that are going to be under suspension here, in Matt Cook and Rick Smith. Depends on how they call it now, because that would be pretty much the extent of it. We don't know the extent of DJ Mando's injury, whether perhaps a concussion would sit him out tomorrow night. We don't know. So they're going to be at Chris Kerr was hurt earlier, so we don't know exactly what kind of shape this team is going to be in. But maybe we better get through this last minute and 57 seconds before we worry about tomorrow night. We're taking a look at the start of this thing again, Rick.
That's right. Unfortunately, we were on a commercial break, but we got it anyway.
Get to it here in a second, and Rico Fata's the one. Now here's the play right to the face-off. Now Fata's in there. No big deal about it. A couple of shots there. Now Fata will come around the back way behind the linesman, doesn't it figure?
Look at him, look at him. He's shocking. Now watch, look at that. What kind of garbage is that? Now they've been pulling it all night long.
Now we got some more stuff going on in that section.
I'll tell you who you got to watch for.
McPolin will be
in street clothes and was just down at the end of the bench.
I saw him a moment ago just before Spiridonov went off. Let's see. Now, where are the people who would be normally breaking these kind of things up? You know who I'm talking about. Don't see any of them around.
No, actually, I don't see any either. And usually the officers are right there in the thick of things, but I don't see anybody. You know, oh, yeah, they're over where the Boyd was trying to get into the stand.
Yeah, okay. There's one there anyway. I don't know if there's anybody up further. We can't see with the clock partially in the way, but there is one officer over there. Still a lot of jawing going on both sides of that London bench, and we think the rivalry is back, but this is not the way we wanted to see it. When are they back here?
December 13th. Oh, no, pardon me, that's in London.
That's in London, December 13th. We may have to make a trip up there, I don't know. And then, see, they're back here Saturday, February 1st. That's the global game of the week, as a matter of fact. Henry's in there. There'll be some more misconducts here. I don't know whether it'll result in suspensions, but we may be just down to the goaltender shooting the puck back and forth.
Brendan and Fata and Henry are looking at each other in the box, and linesman Jim Carmen's going to have to go in there And why have they got Fata still in the box?
Well, that's the question.
Get him out of there.
He should not have been in there any of this time. The linesman should have got him right off, got him into the dressing room, and that should have been good night, see you later.
Now DJ's coming over. Smart move by Smitty and Finner there as Tim Finley's coming over, and he's telling him, hey, you're going to get suspended. Knock it off. We need you and sign you tomorrow night.
There you go. And I'll tell you what, full marks right now to linesman Jim Carmen. He did a heck of a job vaulting the glass there and getting in the way.
He's right in there.
The officer who would have been there is otherwise engaged. And now we see a couple of them over by the bench now on the exit next to the London bench. So they perhaps got things settled down a little bit more over there now anyway. But Carmen did a heck of a job getting in between these guys. And they got Brennan calmed down. G.J. Smith did a nice job there. Absolutely. So,
well, I'll tell you, Scott Roach must love it here in Windsor. He's been here, what, a month and a half, and already has one major and almost had a second.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not over yet.
Oh, that's it. That is exactly the point. There's a minute 57 seconds, and this could take about as long to play this minute 57 as it takes the average basketball game to go to last minute and 57, which means you're not going to work tomorrow, Rick.
I'm going to leave here and go to work. I'll tell you, for any of you that remember Scott Roach's brother Dave, who is now with the Pittsburgh Penguins, a couple of years ago, one of the toughest in the league, and I'll tell you, Scott Roach is right there with older brother Dave.
I gotta wonder if he's a little bit tougher. Okay, in case you happen to be just tuning in and finding out what's going on here, you missed all this. We're going to show you exactly what happened. This came off a face-off. We hadn't quite come back from a commercial break, and we'll see what happened here in just a moment. Face-off was in the Windsor zone, as we have a look at what's left of the London bench there. Anyway, the puck was dropped. It came back to the point. Andrew Morrison let the shot go. And there was a little bit of pushing and shoving around the net. Nothing that normally would have happened any other time without incident. Now we're going to look at it here. No, sorry, it wasn't Morrison. It was Ryan McKee. The shot came in. Roach made the save, got out of the way. And a couple guys pushing back and forth. Now Rico Fata does an action from the rear here against Jamie Wenzel. And that was almost as cheap a shot as we saw with McPolin and Mando.